What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Hot Roulette. In the last episode, I asked you guys to come up with some rules, and boy did you guys ever deliver. So I got a bunch written here. I'm going to go over them, starting with rule number 1. So the first rule is the contract rule, probably the most important rule. I went ahead and put a 25 or a 20 game contract on most of the players, except for Michael Grabner, because he has to play one more game in order for me to put one more contract card on him. So once their contract is up, Dany Heatley has 32 games. So once those 32 games are up, I either have the option to re-sign Dany Heatley or push him to the open market, which is, I'm going to call it free agency, which is kind of cool because anybody can pick him up. It's kind of like free agency. I'm going to try to make a profit on the player. I'm going to start writing down what I buy the players for, and I'm going to try to make a profit. Option 2 is I can re-sign them for a maximum of 12 games, and then after that 12 games, they are toast. So after that, I can only re-sign them twice, so they get 2 chances on my team. The first one is their big contract, 20 to 25 games. After that is their 12 gamer, and then that is it. As for the captains, they do not expire no matter what. Unless I decide it's time for them to move on, I can take their captaincy away and put it on another player. But their contract does not expire no matter what, so I can continually put more contracts on them. So I hope you guys understand that. I kind of butchered the explanation of that, but they get 2 contracts. First one is their big one, then is their 12 gamer, then they are toast unless they are a captain. And this is going to allow me to continually get new players and get new faces on the team, because eventually it will get boring to see Backstrom and Satari ripping it up every single game. Rule number 2 comes from a commentator named 77 MacMaster, been a subscriber for a long time. He says, put the buy now minimum to the goal differential. If you win, so if I win by 5 goals, I put the buy now minimum to 5K. And that's awesome. That's going to allow for much better players. So I actually love that idea. That really brings back Mr. Unboxing World's comment on the goal differential, the one rule that we did end up using. So I'm going to use these 2 rules for right now. We got 2 more. So after a 5-game winning streak, I will open up a premium gold jumbo pack. I don't know how often I'm going to get a 5-game winning streak, but 5-game winning streak equals to a premium gold jumbo. And then if I get a 10-game winning streak, which I have had once, so it is very possible, I will go after a star of the week player, and I'll still do the roulette, have to get whatever amount of games I've played for that player. So those are the rules. Hopefully you guys like them, and hopefully you think they're good ideas and whatnot. I'm always open to new stuff. Leave it in the comment box. You guys know where to put it. The rules will be in the description if you did not understand any. I'll try to word them to the best of my ability. Let's jump into a game now with these new rules. Alright, game number 1. With these rules intact, we got a game against a Canucks fan here. We get a unreal opportunity, so close here. He goes manual goalie. I try for the wraparound a little bit too late. It goes right through the goalie's pads, but we get it right back here. A brutal giveaway to Drew Doughty and Johan Franzen. The mule baby stepping up, making it 1-0 with a nice tip in front there. I get another really good golden opportunity. Again, he goes manual goalie and just wide. So close, but we do get it back like we always do. That was a beautiful gift to Jeff Skinner. I'll take that all day, every day, 7 days a week, and we get the win. He decides to quit, and he was messaging me after being a total asshole, but then he clued into who I was. He knew I was a YouTube guy, and there he is apologizing. So that's pretty funny. I've never had that happen before, but we did win by 2 goals, so that is equal to 2K to our buy now minimum. Got to get player number 48 here. We go. This will be 10, 20, 30, 40, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Vinny Lecavalier, nice. 86 overall. Yeah, I will take that all day. Vinny Lecavalier, welcome to the club. I will slot him in the lineup, and I will show you where he fits in a moment. So we got the newest Philadelphia Flyer in Vinny Lecavalier. I do decide to put him on line number 3 just to play alongside Pominville and Cogliano. That line has a lot of grit and a lot of speed, so should be pretty good for me. Let's see how he fits in the next couple of games here. So I'm really happy to have Lecavalier. We're pretty good in the center position with Backstrom, Skinner, and now Vinny Lecavalier. I do have a problem here. I have a bunch of players in the junk bank that I don't know what to do with. Do I try to sell them, or what do I do? So let me know on that. Alright, we got another game number 2 of the episode here against a Maple Leafs fan. In this game, it had me raging so hard. So the first shot of the game, he comes down, Danny Cleary comes in and snipes it top cheese. I'm like, okay, first shot, first goal, not not bad. Second shot, Latondres scores. And on his third shot, Danny Cleary comes once again, almost the exact same spot that he scored from last time, making it 3-0 really early on. So I was just raging. Everything he was shooting was going in, but Michael Grabner comes in, absolutely destroys that puck, goes bar down. We are not going down without a fight, so 3-1 going into period number 2. So with that Grabner goal, we kind of got a little bit of momentum going into period number 2, and that really carries over. Dany Heatley gets a pretty fluky one there, but I will take it. And then Jeff Carter, the stud himself, comes down. What a slap shot. That is going in. We have a tie game now, coming back from 3-0 down, going into period number 3. And I really thought we had this one in the bag. We're playing good, but the first puck drop of the third period, he comes down, 2-0, beautiful goal, one of the nicest ones right there. Give and go, and he puts it in the back of the net with TJ Gagliardi. Gets a really weak one here with Peter Mueller, but that's just how it goes, I guess. So his 3-0 lead early on really helped him out there. He gets the 5-3 win. I'm going to add another rule. I'm going to explain it right now once the clip jumps over on why we're not going to get one more player. So I'm going to add another rule, and this rule is after every single loss, I am not going to add another player. The reason for this is because I feel like we're going a little bit too quick. We're only on episode 10, I'm pretty sure, but we have a pretty good team, and I want to slow it down just a little bit, actually have to work for our players. And how I think that is going to turn out is after every single win, we can go get a player. Every loss, we just jump into another game. So I hope you guys are okay with that. It's going to add, it's going to be able to, for us to still use the players, but not constantly get new players. So like we just got Johan Franzen, and if I was to get another player, he's obviously the worst player on our team, so he would be gone. So I don't really like that. So let's go ahead and get into one more game. Hopefully we can get a victory and we can add another player to our roster. So we're jumping into another game against the Edmonton Oilers fan here, and he did not have a very good team at all, but he stuck with me the whole time. This turned out to be a really good game. We capitalized early.
Carlson with the up. This is a breakaway waltz for Backstrom to the backhand. He scores!
Making it much too easy there for our captain, Nicholas Backstrom, to put it in the back of the net. Got a really weird puck glitch right there. It just kind of hangs out in midair. I don't know what was going on there, but a terrible giveaway, and he makes me pay. What a slap shot, making it 1-1, tying it up, going into the second period. We got a pretty good game going on here. So he takes a big slap shot right there, and it gets tipped in front, gets batted out of midair. They do call it off, but 90% of the goals that they do call off in this game, they do take back, and they are good goals. So right here, the ref's making the call, points to the middle of the dot. That means it is a good goal. So he is up 2-1, but we come firing right back right after that with Brian Campbell. This guy makes it way too easy for me to just skate right around, going through, tying it up at 2, but he just would not go away. This guy was relentless, and I was giving the puck away left and right. He makes me pay on every single giveaway right there, making it 3-2. But we are just as relentless. Jeff Carter, nice 5-hole goal there. So that Jeff Carter goal makes it 3-3, and we are going into overtime.
Richards hits the late net. Dowdy with a chance. He scores!
Drew Doughty with the big OT winner, coming up huge, pinching in there, and it pays off. We win 4-3, only won by 1, so we got to put the buy now differential to 1K for our next player. We have to get player number 50 because we skipped over the last game, so that is not going to count. So player number 49 is not going to be there. Player number 50 is it. 20, 30, 40, and 50 is going to be Mike Richards. Almost got a Ryan Miller there, but Mike Richards is a really good card to get. I've used Richards on almost all of my Hut teams, so super stoked to have this guy. Let's put him in the lineup, and I'll show you where he fits in. We actually got a pretty good deal on that Richards now that I look back on it, but I decided to put him on the first line with Dany Heatley and Mr. Nicholas Backstrom. I think that's going to round out our first line for right now. Our chemistry's crap, but we can work on that in the future. Jumping over to another game, the newest Philadelphia Flyer, Vinny LeCavalier, comes in, goes bar down. What a snipe over Jonathan Quick there. But is he done? I do not think so. Gets a couple of whacks at it a couple minutes later. From behind the net, scores from almost an impossible angle. So we are up 2-0 going into period number 2 now. Or the third period. How does this even go in? What the hell? I'm going to have to show that twice. Like Kopitar just from above the blue line, and goes in. So that sucks, but Nicholas Backstrom makes sure we get that lead right back. He comes in here, 1, and he scores, making it 3-1, and I get a little bit cocky here. The game's winding down. He comes in on a breakaway. I try to flying poke check him, and he just goes right by me. So that was my bad. It was a really stupid move by me. We only win by 1. We got to add 1K towards our next player. We would have won by 2, but I was being a cocky asshole. So note to self, never go manual goalie and try for the flying poke check, because I am brutal at it. We'll leave that to BC, but we got to get the 51st player here, going all the way over, and it'll be on the next page, going to be Alexander Semin, the Russian. He is going, it's actually not a bad price. He's going to play on our first line, I'm pretty sure. I'll have to edit it, and I will show you guys where he fits in on the team. So we're getting some pretty good players. I'm pretty happy with the purchases of the last few games. So I go and put Alexander Semin on the first line, just for his nasty offensive skills. His offensive stats are just crazy, so hopefully he will fit in pretty good there. We're going to jump into one more game. I may play one more, but I want to keep this episode kind of short. So this game here was actually against a subscriber. He messaged me after, and it was actually a really good game, but he did message me after saying what's up and stuff. So if you are a subscriber and you do end up playing me, be sure to message me. I won't bite. I'm a pretty friendly guy. So early on, actually really late on, there was no scoring until the third period. We got Mike Richards. What a bomb. Beautiful goal. Going top cheese there. But he comes right back with under 1 minute left. Ryan Getzlaf. My goalie was being such a derp here. Like, what are you doing? Flailing like an idiot. You can see right here, a derp. Oh my god, what are you doing? So Varlamov was that week 1 in. We're going into overtime. Let's see what happens.
This is Getzlaf. They cross. He has room. Getzlaf with a shot. He scores! How's that for leadership? Ryan Getzlaf.
Ryan freaking Getzlaf gets the tying goal late in the third, then gets one in overtime. My god. Getzlaf with a nice goal there. That was a really good game. We're going to jump into another game. We're not going to add a player because we did not win that game. So let's try to win here so we can add another player. We're going in against a Toronto Maple Leafs fan. No scoring until Andrew Cogliano takes the nice feed from Vinny LeCavalier in front of the net. I really like those two players together. They seem to always hit each other's passes just perfectly. And then we got Wayne Gretzky tying it up there at 1. Big shot from Johan Franzen, and then the man, the 50-goal man, the all-star, Dany Heatley. Dany freaking Heatley just playing amazing. What an all-star. If you guys don't get the reference, you guys, every single time I say all-star, you guys are like, what the hell is he talking about? Link in the description to a video that explains it all. So it's pretty hilarious. Go check that out. You'll understand it more. Dany Heatley with the big game-winning goal, 2-1. Let's get a last player here. All right, Dany Heatley with the big game-winning goal there. Let's get the 53rd player. We can finally get a player. It feels like forever. Add it to 1K. Player number 53. This is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and then it would be 1, 2, 3. Marian Gaborik. Oh my god. 69K. Holy shit, that is a that's gonna add a amazing amount of skill to our team. That is way overpriced, but I will take that. Marian Gaborik up for the 53rd card. Yes, please. Oh man, I was so worried there was going to be like a scrub player. So we got friggin' Marian Gaborik. Let's put him in the lineup right now just to see where he fits. Oh my god, I was not expecting to get Marian friggin' Gaborik. As you guys know, he is my favorite player to use. Wow, okay. So I did put a duration on Dany Heatley. I had a random, like a +4 skating, or no, it was a +5 skating. So that is the way he is right now with the 87 overall, even though he should be a 99 overall. But we got Marian Gaborik. Holy shit. Okay, so I have no idea where to put this guy at all. You guys tell me where to put him. That would be a big help. Grabner is injured right now. I'll have to heal him up, but I'm going to jump over to another clip really quick. I have some stuff to run by you guys, but Marian friggin' Gaborik, unbelievable. So now that we have Marian Gaborik, that is just filthy. That is going to make our team so much better. I have no idea where to put all these players now. I have a bunch of players and I have no idea where to put them. So my task for you guys is to comment your lines below. Go first line and name your players, line 2, name your players, so on and so forth. Same with the defense, and with my favorite one, the lines that I think will work the best, I will make a new lineup and name it after your YouTube name. Why not? Brings you guys into it a little bit and it should be fun because I really have no idea where to put all these guys, so let me know. So with this junk bank now, I have no idea what to do because the junk bank is kind of useless now because we have a lot of pucks. So I don't know what to do with this, with all these random players. Should I try to put them on the open market or should I do a trade day? I mean, I know they're nothing special at all, but maybe you guys would want these players. I don't know. Let me know and I will figure out what to do with them hopefully in the next episode. So that is the end of the episode, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Do let me know, though, on the lines and what I should do with all of the extra players I do have. And what about the rules? Do you guys like them? Do you hate them? Let me know. Drop it below. You guys know where to leave it. I know I ask a lot from you guys, like questions-wise and what to do with the series that I am doing, but I do really want to make it a subscriber-based thing, and I think I'm doing a pretty good job so far, and you guys really seem to like it. So that is it. Let me know on everything, guys. Thank you a lot for watching. I will see you in the next video. Marian Gabrick, welcome to the team.